You know what it is. It's your guy, Rhett, Butler, and this, well, this is that pretty left hook. Hit me on your goddamn liver, fool. Man, I'm going to take off my Taylor Heineken Cardis for this one. I'm going to take off my Taylor Heineken beating up on whoever the hell they beat crazily glasses Cardis off. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because, man, boxing has yet again proven that it is going to give you the fights you want. It might not be when you want it, though. Let me put that disclaimer out there before I announce what I'm about to announce, even though you probably heard the news already. But boxing has announced that Gervonta Tank Davis and King Ryan Garcia are going to get the fisticuffs going. Man, let's go! Let's fucking go. Now, you're like, Red, no, let me tell you something. This is a good-ass fight. Not because it's for lightweight supremacy, because I think it's being contested actually at a catchweight. Not because these two guys are big known on social media, especially majorly in Ryan Garcia's court, and then Tank is just an overall superstar at this point, especially with the pay-per-view. No, this fight is awesome because it's two fighters in their prime. One of them not being as notoriously known or as big of a seller on pay-per-view as the other in Ryan Garcia versus Tank, meaning Tank is the pay-per-view star, Ryan's not. But Ryan Garcia, who they all call a social media champion and all this other nonsense that they come at your boy with, which I like that Ryan Garcia. I like the kid's energy. I like his moxie. We're going to use a nice word. I like his moxie. Ryan Garcia was calling out Tank Davis for a minute. A minute. I had to put some patois on it because it's been that long. See? And guess what? Tank Davis heard the noise. He said, yo, sign the contract or I'm going to issue you a contract. And by George, he goddamn did. Now, if you don't know, boxing politics and politics always get in the way of a fight like this. Ryan Garcia's with Golden Boy Promotions. They do not play well with the other side, which is Al Heyman's stable of Premier Boxing Champion fighters, of which Gervonta Tank Davis is one. However, Gervonta Tank Davis has GTD Promotions. Obviously, you see what the initials are for, his name. And he also was with Mayweather Promotions, which definitely there's some animosity between Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya. They still hate each other. Even though they made a lot of goddamn money when they fought, they hate each other. They would rather not do business. But Ryan Garcia called out Tank. Tank heard the call out. Tank was acting like whatever. Apparently back, a couple weeks ago, months ago, whatever, Tank was in the club, seen Ryan, touched his chain. Like, there's a lot going on. Other fighters been calling Ryan Garcia food because he be running his mouth. We all saw when he had a bad bet where he bet on Rolly, bet Errol Spence actually, that Rolly was going to beat Tank. Of course, Errol cashed in. Forgot how much, but it wasn't no short paper. It was nice amount of paper. But Ryan Garcia said, Tank, I can beat your ass. And Tank said, yeah, all right, let's put it together. And Tank, who's with Showtime as his broadcaster, and Ryan Garcia, who's DAZN as his streaming platform based on his Golden Boy relationship. These two dudes said, man, you two work out the details, broadcaster and streamer. You work out the details, Al Heyman at PBC. You work out the details, Oscar De La Hoya, the Golden Boy, and goddamn DAZNs and whoever. Y'all figure it out. And they figured it out. And I'm going to tell you why this is so exciting. We all know we've been disappointed because we're not going to get Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford this year. Now, as I'm hyping all this amazing situations that we just got, because I love all of that, I will temper it with this, though. Gervonta Tank Davis came with a slight shenanigan. I got to throw that out there. Gervonta Tank Davis came with a slight shenanigan because Gervonta Tank Davis is fighting Hector Luis Garcia January 7th in Washington, D.C. to D and goddamn V. Well, you're like, Rhett, you just said that he's fighting Ryan Garcia. What are you talking about? Well, he's not fighting Ryan Garcia until April 2023 in Las Vegas. Neutral ground, although Ryan is a West Coast man, neutral ground, Vegas is the breeding grounds for all major fights. It is what it is. That's what they negotiate. But Tank wants a stay busy fight in between. He wants to fight in January, and he's going to do that. And it's ironic that he's already signed a deal with Ryan for April while having a fight now scheduled for January. All I can say is Tank's about that work. And he's confident. Of course, we as the fans would be remiss to not mention that Tank's fight against Ryan Garcia is all contingent on him beating Hector Luis Garcia January 7th. But we ain't gonna play no games. We ain't gonna play no motherfucking shenanigans. We don't believe that Tank is gonna lose that fight, do we? We don't. But we must remember Isaac Cruz, Pitbull. Isaac Cruz fought Tank in the Staples Center, now called Crypto.com Arena or Crypto Arena or whatever's cracking cruz. Respectfully, I didn't wear blue for that statement, but it just matched up. Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
And Isaac Cruz gave Tank the business. Tank won the fight. Isaac Cruz got a name. He went hard in the paint fighting Tank at that fight. And it made a lot of people who never heard of this man, straight out of Mexico, I don't know what part, be like, yo, who the hell is this dude right here? Because he came through and gave Tank that work. God damn it, he gave him that work. Hector Luis Garcia, we don't know you, fam. Respectfully, we don't know you, fam. And they announced, they took away your joy a little something because they announced Ryan Garcia first. I mean, technically, he announced it. He went on Twitter. Twitter fingers was happy. And you can't blame Ryan. He's been calling out Tank for a minute. And I'm sure, I don't think he's going to take a fight in between this. He's like, you know something, I'm going to chill. Because this is going to be the fight. This is the biggest fight of my career, right here. Tank Davis. Tank Davis. GTD, Tank, B-Mo. Baltimore zone, baby. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Tank said, man, you fool. I'm taking a fight between this. I'm ready to eat today. So, a lot going on, but I'm going to read what Ryan Garcia said because he was so overjoyed when this happened. This is Ryan Garcia on Twitter. I'm so pumped. This fight is finally in place. By the way, he put an image of himself fighting Tank with him as the A-side. Hella disrespectful if you don't know boxing, because you don't know boxing. I see you. Whoever's on the first side of the poster, that's the A-side. Bigger deals, bigger money, all of that. You run the show. Whoever's on the other side, your ass got to do it the way I'm wanting to do. So we see Ryan just playing some games with that one. But anyway, I'm so pumped this fight is finally in place. I want it more than anything right now. I've put in the work. I'm at the prime of my career, and I know it's going to be the biggest. I know I'm going to be the biggest boxer in the world. You know, I'm a little dyslexic. That legacy starts today. Shout out to all my dyslexia. The deal is done. Woo! Let's go. Ryan continued. Boxing needs this fight right now. It's time for us to get in back to what made this sport so great for the fans. Glamorous fights in places like Las Vegas, grudge match storylines, and most importantly, the best fighting the best. Ryan sounded like a whole fight publicist right here, man. Yo, hey, man, hey, yo, man. He know the game, man.
Hey, yo.
Okay, then the powers that be jumped on, and Steven Espinoza, president of Showtime Sports, tweeted, deal done, it's on. All credit to Tank and Ryan. Lots of obstacles along the way, but they both stayed the course to give the fans the fight they want. Hashtag Davis Garcia. Because, of course, Steven Espinosa is a Tank guy, so he's going to put Tank Davis first. Hashtag Tank Ryan. Let's go! Man, we love to see it, man. Gervonta, of course, jumped on there. And Wanted to let you know if you thought it was sweet, Ryan. I got another situation before you, baby. Cause I like that bread. Let me put my Taylor Heineke Cartier's back on. Hey Ryan, baby, get into the guap first. All right, we're gonna take a moment. Gervonta says, I'll be back in the ring January 7th. Stay tuned for more details. After that, it's me and Ryan. Signed, sealed, delivered, done deal. Yo, you love to see it, B. Then Gervonta wrote in his Insta stories, I fight January 7th in DC, though. We cannot look past this guy. The Ryan fight just locked in. Again, it's smoke for all. It's smoke for everybody. Slimes, yo, we love it.
Hey,
We love it. You know
yo.
why? Because we didn't get Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford this year. You know, we're not getting Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. We're not getting Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua. It's a couple situations we're not getting right now. Shout out to Clarissa Shields. She did her thing against Savannah Marshall. Thank you for that. Shout out to Devin Haney. He did his thing against George Kambosos twice in boys' home country in Australia. Man, boxing, stop playing with us. So when these type of fights come, it's on and cracking. Oscar De La Hoya has some shit to say. I want, Oscar got to take credit. Oscar, you helped put this together, but you didn't put this together. Your goddamn fighter Ryan Garcia put this together. But I'm gonna get to that in a second. We're gonna talk about that because I think you got to be careful, buddy. You got to be careful. But hold on, this is what Oscar De La Hoya went to his IG live and said, "I want to bring the best fights to you. That's it. Ryan wanted this fight. Tank wants this fight. So we've come to terms and we bent over backwards, making everything happen and making sure everybody's happy. That's your job. So I'm happy that DAZN and Showtime are going to work together to bring you guys this special fight. Let's talk about who's going to win. I have to go with Ryan, obviously, because he's my golden boy fighter. Not only that, I think Ryan has the speed, the power, the intellect, the ring generalmanship. He has that height. He has the quick twitch movements. It's going to be one of those fights where whoever makes the first mistake is going to get caught and possibly knocked out. So this is why you don't want to miss this fight. Oscar De La Hoya, this is what I'm saying to you, my man. Real rap. Real rap. Don't get Canelo'd out here, B. Don't get Canelo. You raised up Canelo. He started to feel this type of way. You got a lot of personal baggage and a lot of little shenanigans going on in the streets. We ain't going to bring all that up because we ain't trying to disrespect nobody. Chill out. Ryan put this together. Forced you to make it happen. And Ryan was the first to jump on socials to gloat about his achievement. He stalked Tank on social media. He stalked Tank in the media. And they heard you and they was ready. Leonard Ellerby from Mayweather Promotions was not that convinced about Ryan Garcia, to be quite honest. He said it multiple times. Fights are going to happen when they're ready. Clearly something turned the tide. Is it just the fact that Ryan won his last fight? I don't know. He's undefeated. I don't know. Is it that he's big on social media? I don't know. I think it's because he kept the pressure up and let y'all know he was really about this work. So regardless of what happens, the biggest winner here is Ryan Garcia. Because unless he looks like a total novice, which I don't think he will, he forced boxing to give him this jewel of a fight. And we, the fans, are going to win. Look, Ryan, I'm not going to lie to you, baby. Tank is a whole nother animal. Like, that Baltimore is something different. Hey, Ryan, you might want to go. Look, you got DVR, streamings, and all of this. I know you got some streaming. Go to HBO. Pop in The Wire. There's like 5 to 6 seasons. You want to understand what's going on, you need to look at Marlowe, Stringer Bell, and of course, how can we forget Avon. Avon Barksdale, dog. Let's not forget some of the other homies, you know what I mean? Chris Partlow, of course, Snoop, Pearson, you know what I mean? Like, there's a couple of other nefarious characters in that TV show. But brother, you want to understand Baltimore and the animal you about to get up against? You need to see how the streets are. Yes, yes. This was a docudrama of some sort, or just a drama, or whatever it is. But the energy is there. It's all dog energy. It's all wolf energy. Ryan, Tank is on a whole nother level. Be ready, my man. I like you. I think you're awesome. You're good for the game. You're defining the new generation for Golden Boy. Salute. Tank is in his bag. So that's why the fans are going to win, because we know what Tank's going to come and do. What we don't know is how Ryan's going to react. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what makes boxing so amazing. My name is Rhett Butler. You know what it is. Fucking Pretty left hook. Biatch. And oh, shout out to all my homies, man. The Upward Game Network presents the whole shit. Blanco, Vito, Dustin, Cardo, and of course the big homie, LeVar Arrington.
Hey,
yo,
yo,
check me out on the Upward Game show on Fox Sports, iHeartRadio. Whenever there's a big fight, you know I'm talking to the homies, TJ Housh, you know what I mean, Plaxico, and of course VAR himself. Check me out, Insta, at Pretty Left Hook Podcast, at Rhett E. Butler. E is my middle name. You don't know me like that. Twitter, at Reddy Butler. Twitter, at Pretty Left Hook. Biatch, hey, yo, man, stop playing with us. Go to YouTube, check out all the episodes. I'm going to put my Taylor Heineke's back on. Cartier style. I'm going to rock them like E40. You know what I mean? Cuddy. Because we outside. Biatch.
Oh.